say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Liberty's offense will have first crack at this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Flames will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So Louisiana Tech's offense will go to work for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. He leaves it with his back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Wants to go up top on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up what he can and then slides. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Offensive line has got to do a better job communicating, and they got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Unloads to the wide out. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. They'll run the sneak for it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the single back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to the well. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Liberty.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. They're trailing by 10 to Virginia Tech.
He'll pull it on the read.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And the Flames are threatening on 1st and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Flames. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. He'll keep it himself. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Manziel. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Give to the back. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Bulldogs are rolling down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Rush is on him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll do it himself. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Off play action. Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Flames lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Lawrence. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The give on the option. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking for space. It's Proctor. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Off play action on first down. Got a man. It's Proctor. For just a minute, let's take a look at Liberty. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
And the Flames will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Liberty! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. To the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Firing to the right, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just enough time to get off 1 more snap. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
The Flames will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The RPO, it's complete. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Make some noise, Flames fans. It's 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Looking for space. It's Proctor. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got his man across the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He'll keep it on the sneak.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
With the run on 1st and goal. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! Quick strike through the air for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 4 over Virginia Tech. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner will be dragged down. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the counter. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Flames line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Manziel. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
At the 41. That's a first down.
Looks as if he's going to run it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. To the ground. He's got it again. At the 45 on his way. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Flames come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got his man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Proctor. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run play action. Touchdown Flames! They punctuate the chant with a trip to the end zone. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Louisiana Tech, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Hubbard using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Flames are threatening in the red zone. Off the RPO, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A strike downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Gives it on the option. Creates a little space. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hubbard. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
You run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, when the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell, had the running back taken care of too, nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. The Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Liberty. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Miami is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one. They're up by 25 over Virginia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Hubbard. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The give as they work on that clock. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.